Alright, well, there it is. Spent all night priming this son of a bitch. And not the outside. This is just what I had left in the cup. So, yeah, anyways, gotta finish up doing some wheel wells and underneath today to get the first coat on. And, man, what a fucking job. All these hinges, there's shit around them from the little gasket that seals it. I mean, it's all fucking gotta been cleaned off. So anyways, yeah, another area that's all primed up. First coat, I'm gonna have another one. And I gotta get underneath before that shit starts to flash rust. It's so humid here. You got like 24 hours, 30 hours before the patina starts to set in. Let's see here, I get focused up. So yeah, like I said, this is the top side, just what I had left in the cup, because the real priming and shit went on inside. Yeah, I'll go open some doors up and let some light in. But first coat, floors, walls, ceilings. First coat of primer, epoxy on me, 170, 175 activator. Anyways, oh. Yeah, I tell you, man, that's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of work. Especially getting down in all those areas around there. I'm telling you, that shit's starting to look like now. The rockers look good now. They're not all chewed up. Still have to figure out what we're going to do about these doors. I cut out the really nasty shit. The outside skin I left just for dimensional purposes. I think I'm going to go cut the bottoms off a couple of doors in the junkyard with a Sawzall. Just these two cargo doors. The other doors are fixable. They've got a little damage as well, but let's take some time. Here's a shot of the... This is all... sorry about that. Donor parts. I cut this out so that I could have the drop down for the wheel well. I'll spot weld, cut all that shit out. Take two. I'll spot weld, cut all that. I'll cut all the spot welds and take that piece out and leave it like it was a repop, or not a repop, but just a factory purchased piece. I've already done a little blasting to it just to clean up the welds where I can see it. A section here, same deal. That looks pretty nasty from the blaster. But as you can see, the wheel well's rusted out right there. So we'll take a section of that, cut it out, inside and outside, weld that all in, tuck it up. It'll look really good. You'll never know. And then we got this piece here. I'm not going to set it up in there right now because I already know it fits. I don't want to scratch this primer up on the first coat before it's cured. So there's our donor piece. Once again, I got that because of the dropout. And when all that goes up in there, it's a perfect fit. It slides up in there. I don't even have to clamp it. These pieces all go up together. And it just snaps into place. A little tack welding, a little seam sealer, a little butt welding across the top edge. Let's see how that goes. I like the new auto darkening helmet. It sure does make life easier. If you don't have an auto dark helmet, buy one. You can't make sheet metal without it and not be effective. You're just gonna, you're gonna think you're a bad welder and not learn anything. So, anyways, a lot of work to do underneath still. This is all, you can see the gas lines are out. And when we were cutting the suspension out, we wrapped the ends of the gas lines in plastic, and then I soaked that towel in water, then zip tied it all up and made sure the ends of the hoses were facing upward. So then we cut the back suspension bolts out of the leaf springs and got everything out that way. So all of that has to be primed tonight for a first coat, and then we'll go back and second coat the interior tomorrow, come back and second coat this the day after that. All the meanwhile, I'll be doing build up on the bodywork areas so that the rusted out spots have plenty of epoxy primer on them, all within that 72-hour recoat window. When the molecules close up, you have to re-sand it if you want to use it. But these areas here, pretty hard, doesn't probably read on film. But you can see the rust damage. The key is to get enough epoxy primer on there to seal all that and bond everything so that moisture doesn't get back in there. Because without moisture, we'll cross our fingers. There's another one right there. Without moisture, we'll cross our fingers and we won't see rust come back through a white paint job. So, a little Scotch-Brite on those before I hit them with primer, clean them back up again. Work these doors. It was late, and like I said, the up top side stuff is only what was left in the gun after I was done on the inside. So that's all for right now. Peace out. Catch me later.